so good.
Ready? Gems, snowflakes.
I love all the sparkles.
Hi, I'm Malia.
And I'm Gabby. And today we're gonna be celebrating Frozen's 10th anniversary.
We're super excited because to celebrate, we're going to be making a time capsule.
Yeah, and we were thinking how it's been 10 years since Frozen came out. So we wanted to make something for 10 years in the future too.
We're gonna show you how we make a time capsule and we're gonna decorate it to make it extra special.
And we're gonna show you all the steps so that you can make your time capsule too.
Let's get started.
Yeah!
To kick off our celebration activity, let's talk about what a time capsule is. Gabriella, do you know?
Yeah, so basically a time capsule is anything that you put interesting things in and you leave for a long time so people can look at them in the future.
Exactly. Our first step is going to be putting our container together. You will need blank corrugated sheets, a ruler, tape measure, some safety scissors, paint, and some tape. Let's start off with step one. We already have an existing box, so we need to make a lid for our time capsule.
Make sure the box you're using is big enough to fit everything.
Measure out the size of your box so then you can see how big your lid needs to be. We already cut out some pieces that are going to go on the side of our lid so that our lid fits on nice and tight.
After you've measured it all out, carefully cut it out. Make sure to get help from an adult.
Looking good. Time for the next step.
Now we're gonna paint everything before we put everything together. This blue is so pretty.
I love painting. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's also so relaxing.
This is super fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the box is gonna turn out so good.
Yeah. Once everything has dried, it's time to assemble our box, or in our case, the lid.
Stick the sides and base together using glue or tape, but in our case, both. Put a thin layer on the side of our cardboard piece and hold it down while the other person helps with the tape. One at the end, one in the middle, and one on the other end.
Time to do the other piece?
Yep. Do you want to do the glue this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might need to wait a while for it to dry.
I think it's all dry. Let's try it on.
It fits perfectly. But don't put on the lid yet. That will be our final step.
And now we're gonna add some decorations to our time capsule.
Our decorations will also be themed around Frozen because that's our theme.
Let's get decorating.
I can't wait. I'm gonna add some snow clouds because like when Elsa does like her Let It Go song, she makes like snow puffs. I'm just gonna use some tape and then tape it on to the front.
We want some big puffy clouds. They probably have snow in them.
Yeah.
Gonna add one little snowflake.
I'm gonna cut some leaves out.
Ooh.
What are you gonna put on next?
I'll help you do the leaves.
Thanks.
Get a tiny dot of glue.
Where do you wanna put them? There?
Yeah, right here.
All right, right in the middle. These are gonna look so pretty.
I know, right? And done!
It looks so good.
It's amazing. We have gems, snowflakes.
I love all the sparkles. Like the sparkles and then the snow clouds and the leaves, they're so pretty.
I know. I love how we did with the snow clouds. They look so fluffy and
I think
perfect.
we did so good. So now we're gonna gather all the things that we want to put in our time capsule.
Okay, let's go get the stuff.
Yeah. So here are all our items. I think we have everything.
Yeah, remember, don't put anything in here that won't last a long time, like food or drinks or something that'll break easily when opening up our time capsule.
Yeah, and also make sure to talk with a parent or guardian that you don't put something that you still need to use.
Our time capsule is themed Frozen, so we picked out items that we think are related to that. Now carefully put all your items in your box.
We're gonna show you what we're including. So this is a blanket that me and my family always use whenever we watch movies or just watch TV. It is super duper fluffy. Like I absolutely love this.
And then I made this just for you because you remind me of Anna so much.
Thank you. Anna's my hero.
Oh, perfect.
Next, I picked up this leaf that I found when me and my family went on a camping trip. And this represents me and my family.
Remember when Yasmin and Alyssa made the snow globe for us and then they taught us how to make a snow globe?
Yeah, that was so fun.
It reminds me of a blizzard.
Whoosh! Next, I picked up this rock. When me and my friends, we went to the lake. I want to remember that day forever, so I'm gonna include this in the box.
And then me and you made this at the park. It represents our friendship.
Yeah, I remember we had so much fun making this.
I made this when I was in 3rd grade, and I used to pretend that I was in Arendelle.
Yeah, it snows a lot there.
It was a lot of fun to make.
You know what? Maybe we should do something that represents today.
Remember, I have my camera. We could take a picture.
That's so great. Okay, let's take a picture.
Hey, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
It looks so good.
Whoa, look at us. Oh my gosh.
This will represent today so much. When we open this up, we can see how young we looked 10 years ago.
I know. The next item we have is the Olaf me and my brother made. He's really cute, and we play with him all the time.
That's such a good memory to have with your brother.
Yeah.
So this is our last item, a letter to our future selves. We wrote this letter to be opened in 10 years.
Yeah, we get to ask questions like what my favorite color is gonna be, what job I'm gonna have.
Yeah, I can't wait to open up and compare our lives now and in 10 years.
I know. I wonder if I'll still like my favorite food.
Or my favorite color.
All finished.
It looks so good.
Now that we have everything we want in our time capsule, it's time to close it up.
It depends on what container you're using, but the important thing is that the lid goes on and it stays there.
We're gonna use the lid we specifically made.
And we're gonna put it on top and make sure it fits really well.
Another step we're gonna add is putting some tape on the lid to make sure nobody breaks the seal. I think we should do blue.
Yeah, blue is a good color. We're gonna put the tape right where the lid and container meet.
Perfect. Time for the other side. Lastly, we're gonna put a note on the container just in case someone finds it.
This will tell people that it's a time capsule and not to open it. Do not open until 2033.
All right, let's put it on. Right there.
Perfect.
Wow, I think this is a really great time capsule. 10 meaningful things to help capture what Frozen's 10th year anniversary means to us. Now that we've completed our time capsule, it's time to put it in a safe place for the future.
We need to make sure that will be in a place where it won't be disturbed. So that way we could open it for another Frozen anniversary.
You can do something similar with your time capsule.
Then one day, years from now, you or somebody else can open it and see all about what life was like. Have you decided what you want to put in yours?
Thank you for celebrating the 10th anniversary of Frozen with us.
And for watching this episode of the Frozen Friends Club, where we go into the unknown
And always find something fun. Bye! I can jump on the clouds!
You can?
Look.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Hey, and welcome to the Frozen Friends Club. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Alexander. In this video, we wanted to share one of our favorite hobbies with you.
Yeah, we're going to do some arts and crafts that you can do too.
We love being creative, so we'll show you how to make a diorama scene out of a few simple items.
I just love making tiny little miniature scenes. You can even tell the story with the things you choose and how you place them.
It's so fun. Our diorama is going to be a snowy scene in Arendelle, but you can make whatever you want. Let's get started!
Okay, the first thing we're gonna do with our diorama is build the background.
It's a good place to start because it's harder to work on it once everything else is in its place.
We're gonna take this cardboard box and use it as our frame.
And to make it feel it's Arendelle, we're going to give it a blue sky with paint.
Okay, let's get started. This is so cool.
Yeah.
It's such a pretty color. It's gonna look just like Arendelle. I'm gonna start on the side.
Okay, I'll keep going on the back. I love how this is turning out.
Me too. It looks just like a beautiful blue sky.
Let's build some bigger features. What do you think could represent Arendelle? Well, when I think about Arendelle, one place I think about is the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah, that place was important to Anna and Elsa, so we should include it.
It's where they found it's important to make things right when you have the chance. Let's make some trees. We'll use these pipe cleaners. Okay, we're gonna twist these to make our trunk of the tree. And then at the very top, we're going to bend the top to look like branches. This is so much fun. This is starting to look like a tree. It wouldn't be the enchanted forest without some beautiful leaves. That's a great idea. So let's cut out these pieces of green paper to look like leaves. Yeah. Oh, and remember, if you need any help, just make sure to check with an adult or guardian. Thank you. I'm so excited. I got two. Great job, those look awesome. I'm almost done with mine. It's gonna be so fun and colorful. Yeah. Let's use tape to stick them down. This is so fun. I know. You're doing an awesome job. So are you. Thank you. There's a lot of leaves in the enchanted forest, so there should be a lot of leaves here. Yeah. This was a great idea. Uh-huh. Wow, yours is amazing. We finished with the leaves and we put a base with clay. We made the base with clay so it can stand up easily. See? Let's go check if our background dried. That's a great idea. I think it's dry. Yeah. It looks so good. Right. And it wouldn't be like Arendelle without some snow. We're going to add this snow all along the bottom. You can use all kinds of things as fake snow. Even just cut up bits of white paper. Whoa. Whoa, this is looking great. Want some? Yeah. We're gonna sprinkle little bits of paper to make it look even more real. Whoa! It's snowing! Yeah! I love making wintry scenes. I live somewhere where it's pretty much always sunny, so it's fun getting to imagine another season. Okay, I think we're ready to start the next step. Okay, next up, I think our scene could use a couple Frozen characters. I have these Frozen dolls from my room, but you don't need dolls to make your diorama. You can make your own characters, like Olaf out of cotton balls, or use toys you have at home. Just use your imagination. Why don't we make our own Olaf to join the scene too? Let's do it. First, we're gonna grab a bunch of cotton balls. Then we're gonna shape it to look like Olaf. I'm gonna mold this like a snowball. Yeah, me too. Oh. Let's use some glue, and then we're gonna glue the cotton balls together to make it look a bit more like Olaf. And we're gonna use this paper to make his eyes, his nose, and his buttons too. Yeah. We could also use these pipe cleaners as his arms and his legs and his little hair. That's a great idea. I got a nose. Gonna just put some glue on his nose and then stick it on. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah. I'm gonna glue on these buttons. Great job. There. He's done. He looks great. We decided to include Olaf because families aren't just the people you're related to. Sometimes they're the people that mean the most to us. That's true. I think we can make the scene look even more real with some clouds. Yeah, with all the snow in Arendelle, I'm pretty sure it must be cloudy a lot of the time. How much cotton balls do you want? Maybe a handful. Thank you. Do you need some tape? Yes, please. That should be enough. Thank you. You're welcome. Now I'm gonna loop it to make it sticky on all sides. I'm gonna stick it right there to make it like a cloud shape. Whoa, it looks like a cloud. Now I'm gonna do a couple on this side. This is looking so nice. I think we should just add our castle and our trees and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, let's put our trees in. Do you like that there? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Another place I think we need to include is Elsa's Ice Palace. Yeah, the palace where she decided it would be better off on her own before she realized the power of family working together. So let's use these small blue boxes we had from around the house. Yeah, these would make a great ice palace if we stacked them up. Let's put our castle in. Put this here. Do you like it in the middle? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah. We're building our very own ice castle, just like Elsa.
Yeah, this is looking great.
I think it looks awesome. Okay, let's add Olaf. Where do you think he'd go?
Maybe in front of the castle?
Yeah, that's a perfect spot. He'll be waiting for Anna and Elsa. Nice job.
Yeah. Now that the diorama scene is all done, we're going to play a little scene.
Yeah, we're gonna make up our own story with Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. I can jump on the clouds!
You can?
Look.
Whoa, that's so cool.
This is so fun. Ready? I'm gonna spin.
Whoa.
Making this diorama was so fun. I like thinking of creative ways to represent things.
Yeah, me too. I love trying all kinds of fun, creative activities like that.
It's great to find your own way to represent things like sisterhood, helping others, and working together.
And if you want to make your own diorama or do something like this at home, remember you can create anything you like to using all kinds of things from around your house. Just make sure to check with an adult or guardian first.
Thanks for watching this episode of Frozen Friends Club, where we go into the unknown.
And always find something fun. Bye!
Can you make it snow so I can go sledding?
Of course, Olaf.
Whee! Hey, Alexander, I'm getting an orange. Do you want a snack too?
Yeah. Can you get me my apple, please?
Sure. Oh no! Alexander, come here quick!
What's wrong?
Look, I think the cooler got a little too cold.
Oh, yeah. I stuck those in the freezer last night so they'd be extra cold today. I guess it froze them too well.
Well, we're going to have to get it out of the ice if we want our snack. And how are we going to do that? Good question. I have an idea. So, Alexander and I found a few things that could possibly help us melt this big ice cube with our snacks inside. The only problem is we need to figure out which one works the quickest because Alexander and I are starting to get hungry.
How does ice melt?
Well, ice is water in a frozen state. When water is a liquid, it means that the molecules are warm and are moving around, which makes it a liquid. That is until it reaches its freezing temperature, or the temperature at which the molecules cool and slow down enough to make structures that turn into ice.
I'm ready to turn ice back into water. How about we use the mittens? If it can warm Anna and Kristoff's hand, then it can warm our ice cube. Then it could possibly melt it.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, let's do it.
Ooh, I feel my hands getting warm already. I'm ready to melt the ice. Come on, let's do this. Yeah. Okay, let's warm you up, little guy. By rubbing it, we're creating friction. I hope this warms up the molecules faster. Yep. Rub it up, dub. How are you doing? Good. It's not melting very well. Is yours melting? Not really. I guess the friction we're causing with our hands isn't quite enough to melt it fast enough. Maybe we should try something else. Yeah, it's not warming it like we thought it would. Which one should we choose now? The spray bottle. Since the water in here is room temperature, it's warmer than the actual water inside the ice cube, so it should possibly melt it. Good idea. Let's try it out. Woohoo! Is yours melting? No, not really. Is yours? Not that well. There has to be a quicker way. How about the spoons? We can be like Kristoff and carve out our snacks from the ice. Then we can eat our snacks. That might work. Come on, let's try it. Kristoff's job is so much fun. I know. Well, it's not working that well because we don't have the tools that Kristoff's using. If we could finish this, it's probably going to take a really, really, really long time. That's a lot of reallys, and that's true. This is definitely not going to work. All we have left is salt. How is salt supposed to work? We all know that water has a freezing point, or the point where it changes from a liquid to a solid. Salt lowers the freezing point of the water. So if we sprinkle it over the ice cube, it would turn from a solid to a liquid really quickly. Come on, let's try it. Yes. Let's make sure it really gets in there. It's actually kind of working. Yeah, it's starting to melt. Whoa, that looks really cool. We might finally get to eat our snacks. Let's work on the bottom parts here. Whoa, a whole big chunk fell off. Look at that. Wait, mine's finally out. Look, Alex, we did it. We're finally done. Whoa! Whoa, it did take a long time, but it was the quickest out of all the options. Yep, the salt really did its job. Yes, finally we get to eat it. I never would have guessed that salt was such a quick way to melt ice. Actually, now that I think about it, it makes sense why they put salt on roads when it snows and gets super icy. It helps melt the ice and keep roads safe. So Olaf should probably avoid salty foods, huh? We wouldn't want him to melt. Right. Although, Elsa could always refreeze him. That's true. And now we finally get to eat our snacks. Yay! Come on. I guess it's still too cold. We need Elsa to thaw them now.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone and happy Easter. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Leah, and welcome to the Frozen Friends Club.
Leah and I were just talking about how every year, at least 1 to 2 Easter eggs that we color ends up breaking during our Easter egg hunts. When the show breaks, it ruins the cool designs we make.
See, if Elsa was here, she could just make a nice soft pile of snow appear underneath it, and it wouldn't break.
Yeah, well, Elsa isn't here, and neither of us have ice powers.
Yeah, so we had an idea. We've been learning a lot about the force of motion in our science classes. When an egg falls, the egg falls because of gravity, and it keeps falling until something, aka the ground, stops it. The egg is moving really fast when it hits the ground, and the force is big, so it causes the shell to break.
We've also learned that there are several ways to reduce that force when the egg hits the ground. You can either have something to help absorb the shock of the egg, or you can have something to help slow the egg down, so the force of impact isn't as great. So today, we're going to put what we know to the test and use our creativity to create devices to see if we can keep our Easter eggs from breaking.
Then we're gonna actually test them out and see whose egg-saving device works the best.
It's going to be mine.
We'll see about that. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm so ready,
do
let's
it.
go.
So our parents helped us gather some arts and crafts items to use for our egg-saving devices.
So some of the supplies here are balloons, markers, toilet paper rolls, popsicle sticks, straws.
Oh, and don't forget the safety scissors. Always use safety scissors, and if you ever need help, ask a parent or guardian.
And we're gonna be using hard-boiled eggs today, so we don't make a big mess. So you wanna get to it?
Awesome, okay. 3, 2,
1,
1, go.
Could you hand me the blue scissors?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you want the silver stars?
Not yet. I'm gonna start by, I think, wrapping the egg in felt. What about you?
So what I've done here is I've cut out this. So like I can put straws in it. So what I'm gonna do is cut these in half and put these in the middle so they fit and the egg doesn't fall out.
What are you gonna kind of do?
I'm gonna do a parachute. So parachute, I attach it to this. The strings will support the parachute. And when I drop it, it should slow it down. So before I put my top straws in, I'm gonna see if my hard-boiled egg will fit. Do you think this will cushion it?
Oh,
Like,
wow,
it won't
yeah,
move
it definitely
either.
looks really sturdy
Yeah,
in there.
thank you. I'm gonna attach this. I'm gonna put strings in
Awesome.
and attach it to this.
Yours is looking really good
Thank
so
you,
far.
yours too.
Thanks. I want it to cushion and support the egg. I'm thinking of a triangle kind of shape, yeah. So the main idea for mine is to just cushion the egg as much as possible. Just like snow can cushion a fall, like if Anna fell into the snow, then she would be okay, maybe a little cold. So the felt and the straws are gonna cushion it just like the snow would.
So this is the parachute I built. Hopefully when I drop it, the air will catch onto the fabric and slow it down, just like a parachute would. At least it is catching, so.
That is good.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna finish using some string and then I'll be done. We're done.
Nice.
So mine, I put a lot of string to reinforce and like keep the two separate triangles together. And you can see the egg is in here. And the one that goes straight down the middle is to help support and keep the egg inside and steady. So I really hope that it'll help support the fall and the egg won't break.
So what I have here is a parachute attached to the straws so that the parachute is actually holding in place so the air actually can go under. And then here I have tape to help cushion it, and then decorations. And then I have these landing pads, so when it lands, it helps stabilize it, just like a helicopter would. All right, are you ready to test these out?
I sure am. Let's go try it.
Go!
I'm so
I
excited
know.
to test these out. Okay.
Hopefully they don't break.
I know.
You go first.
All right, let's see. Coming up. Okay, 3,
2,
2, 1.
go.
Okay, did it break? Your turn.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Okay, I can't wait to see.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Whoa, hopefully that was not the egg.
Okay.
But let's check it out. You go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it didn't break.
I know.
Just do this. I'm excited. I'm gonna set this down real quick. Time to unravel the fabric. It's safe! It didn't break!
Can I see?
Yeah.
Wow.
The paint came off a little
Yeah.
bit, but no cracks. Yes! It didn't break!
I know, it cushioned it, so when it
Yeah.
bounced around, the egg wouldn't absorb anything.
It did. Okay, let's see yours.
Okay.
Here, do you
See?
want me to hold the straws?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Here, I'll go.
Oh, he cracked on the bottom.
It shattered. It might have needed a little more cushion.
Oh, no. Yeah, I agree. So if we dropped it higher, the force of impact wouldn't be as great because the
Yeah.
parachute would have more time to collect air and
Yeah.
stuff. So now I know what to do next time is to drop it higher and add more cushioning.
Yeah.
You did a really good job on yours.
Thanks, yours too.
At least I know how to keep my Easter eggs safe this year.
But if they're all in our egg-saving devices, we won't be able to see the cool designs we put on them.
But they'll be safe.
We hope you learned something. We sure did. And remember, nature is yours to discover. Until next time, bye! Ice cream?
You scream.
More ice cream! Oh, I think the ice cream machine's ready. Do you want to hold the ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Whoa! That's so cool.
Ah! Here, I'll use my magical powers to freeze it. Psh, psh, psh. Perfect.
All this talk about ice cream is actually making me really hungry for some.
Me too. Why don't we make our own ice cream? There's a super easy and fun way to do it. And there's kind of a magical element.
I think my parents have all the ingredients.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, stay here.
Okay, our parents help us get the supplies. You're gonna need 2 resealable bags, 1 small one and 1 big one. You're gonna need vanilla extract, sugar, salt, ice, and of course, half and half milk.
One for you.
Thank you.
And one for me. Oh, Grace, don't forget the flavorings and the toppings.
Of course, don't worry. I would never forget about the best part.
Okay, if you say so. We also made sure that the table is clean and that we washed our hands. We don't want to get any germs into the ice cream.
The first step is adding your half and half milk. Yeah. You're gonna put your small bag inside the bowl so that if anything spills, it doesn't make a mess. You're actually gonna be using 1 cup. Yeah. Let's pour it in the bag. And remember, if you need help with anything, always ask your parent or guardian for help.
Next, we're gonna have to put 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract in the bag.
Next, you're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar. And you can tell the difference because it's a little bit finer than the salt.
Yeah. Next, we're gonna seal the bag really tight. Try as hard as you can just to get a lot of the air out. It's okay if some of it is still in.
My trick is to almost all the way seal it, keep a little open, and then push it all up and then close it up.
Oh yeah, that is good though. Is yours sealed up good?
Yep, yours looks great. Yep. Now you're gonna grab your bigger bag and fill it up with ice.
All right. Then we're gonna sprinkle our 1/4 of a cup of coarse salt in our ice bag. Make sure you sprinkle it to get it all over the ice.
It's like when Elsa makes it snow.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna take your small bag with all your ingredients and put it in the ice bag and seal it really tight.
All right. Gotta make sure it's really, really tight.
In this one, it doesn't matter if there's air in the bag.
Yeah.
And the reason you put the salt in the bag with the ice, not with the ingredients, trust me, I've done it before, it does not taste good. But the reason you do it is because the salt mixed with the ice makes the water lower the temperature, so it makes it colder and it freezes the ice cream.
Oh, okay. So this is where the magic comes in. When you start shaking, woo, 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 magic. We're gonna be using a washcloth, or you could use gloves, so our hands don't get cold.
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
This is so much fun!
Yeah!
This is like an arm workout.
Yeah.
It usually takes around 5 minutes, but it depends on how much you make. So let's just give it a little poke.
Boop, boop, boop.
Feels like ice cream to me. Let's see.
This actually looks ready.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It should be a little stiff, just like normal ice cream. Yep. We used like our own magical Elsa powers to freeze this up.
Yeah, woo!
Now let's put the ice cream in the bowl. The best way to get this out is by using a spoon, and of course, have a bowl ready so you can scoop it out. Yep.
Oh my gosh, this looks so yummy.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I actually like all flavors.
I agree.
Look at mine.
Whoa. Hey, it kind of reminds me of Olaf.
Yeah. Let's wipe off my hands.
Yeah, it can get pretty messy.
Yeah. Toppings?
Yeah, let's go! I think I'm gonna do some blueberries.
I'm gonna do some raspberries.
There we go.
Let's place one of the ice cream.
The coconut looks like snow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe I'll do a little sprinkle. Yeah. Ooh, what if I do a little honey on my spoon and then put it around?
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
All right.
Wow, yours looks really good, Norah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna add some honey too. Okay, I'm done with that.
What you're gonna name yours?
I'm gonna name mine Magical Elsa Sunday.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna name it Winter Blow.
Wow, that's actually very cool.
Are you ready? Taste test! Drum roll, please.
3,
2, 1.
It tastes so good. It's so sweet.
Good job on making your own ice cream.
Well, if you want, you and your family can try this fun way to shake up ice cream at home.
And remember, nature is yours to discover. Bye! Oh, why don't we make some for our parents?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to play hide and seek?
Yeah!
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not? Here I come. Hi, I found you. What you got here?
Ta-da!
That is so beautiful. Good job, Mama.